in Imlil. I made it to Imlil, and I joined two guys from Uruguay that I met in the hostel in Marrakech to hike the Mount Toubkal, and I'm so excited and so hyped that I am able to do it, because like my research and like the guy in the hostel told me, yeah, it's expensive because it's like a private tour and you have to be at least two, and I'm like traveling alone and don't want to pay hundreds of euros, I don't know, for a tour. So this morning I was supposed to go like on a day trip to the mountains that I booked yesterday, but then I met this one guy and he said like, yeah, you're welcome to join, and then I just spontaneously took all my things, packed my little backpack. My big backpack is staying in Marrakech because I'm going back to Marrakech. But first we're gonna catch the sunrise at the summit of Mount Toubkal. It's a two-day trek, so tomorrow we do like some distance, and then on Tuesday we're gonna catch the sunrise at the summit, like I already said. And I'm hyped, I can't wait. Oh my gosh, let's do this. On Sunday when we arrived in Imlil, we just had a chill day. We checked out a waterfall that was nearby, and we mentally prepared ourselves for the hike. Our guide ended up to be the man who sold us some snacks for the hike. So the next day in the morning he came to pick us up and we started our hike. Imlil is at 1,800 meters above the sea level, and the refuge we hiked up to and stayed a night in is at 3,200 meters above the sea level. So on the first day we had a gain of 1,400 meters. It was raining the whole day after we arrived in the refuge, and we were freezing our butts off. We went to bed early because we had breakfast the next morning at 4 a.m. I couldn't really sleep that night, but I still managed to fight up the summit. The trek from the refuge to the summit is only 3 kilometers, but with a gain of 1,000 meters, so it was rather climbing than hiking. Almost there. Behind that thing is the peak, so maybe like 20 minutes. Yeah, you can put there, like I think deep down in there. Yeah, I am. The same day we went all the way back down to Imlil. Can't recommend to hike the trail with just Air Force. The way down from the summit to the refuge was tough. Like I just slipped the whole time. I fell and got lots of bruises. The guide was holding the whole time my hand to save me and even tried to carry me on his back for a bit. In general, the hike was rough, for real. Like the first day was fine, but the altitude made it a little bit harder, and the second day was just tough walking, also everything down. So we went up to the summit and then everything back down to Imlil. From Imlil to the summit it's like a gain of 2,400, so you can like imagine how we felt afterwards.
Okay.
Yes. Woo! Yes! Oh God! And I'm back in Marrakech. We made it back to Marrakech the same day. We like climbed the summit and then went all the way back down to Imlil. And yesterday I didn't do anything but going to the supermarket and just like fueling my body and stretching, and I feel like a little grandma walking around. Like I have no pain, but my legs are really stiff, especially my calves, but I feel so accomplished. And yeah, so today I just went with two people to a little cafe and right now I'm just eating some late lunch. I've been just chilling all day, watching Netflix. That's also like the best thing ever when you're on vacation, just doing whatever you feel like doing. And especially when you're traveling so long, you don't have to do always something. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to the Sahara Desert on the 3-day desert tour. I was supposed to be going on Monday, and I'm excited. I'm excited. The hostel I stayed in Marrakech offered a few tours, and I just booked the desert tour there. So we got picked up in the morning on a Friday, and our first day basically was just driving the whole day. We had a few stops on the way. For example, we visited Ait Ben Adu, probably not pronouncing it correct, but it's like the famous town you can see in many movies and also in Game of Thrones, where Khaleesi lives in the very beginning. And yeah, it's freaking impressive how they build their houses.
Links.
This doesn't really happen often when you're traveling. I got a room for myself. Dude, dinner is at 9 and it's barely 6:30, and my view is pretty nice. Look at this. We're right in the mountains. Reminds me a little bit of Winnetou. But yeah, today has been quite exhausting again. We've been just driving the whole day to... I have no idea where we are, but we made a few stops and the heat is getting worse. He told us that in the deserts it's going to be over 40 degrees. So I'm just like already mentally preparing myself for tomorrow, but I think tomorrow is going to be the best day. And I think right now I'm just gonna hop under the shower and chill. I mean, I got Wi-Fi, I got my own room. I don't need anything else right now. Oh.
I know that you're afraid, it feels like every day things are slipping away, you're slipping away, and you think back to a time that you were lost.
The second day was a little bit less driving, but still like lots of driving. We headed to the Sahara Desert again and made a few stops again. When we made it to Merzouga, in 1.5 hour camel ride was waiting for us to take us to our camp for the night. Camel riding gets really uncomfortable after like 30 minutes, but the sunset in the dunes was just amazing. The sky cleared up and we spent the night eating, dancing around a bonfire and just soaking up all the stars above us. A Berber that helped out in the camp took a mattress for me and away from the camp, and I slept in the middle of the dunes in a hotel of 1,000,000 stars. The third day we woke up before sunrise, climbed the big dune next to us to watch the sunrise, and headed with the 4x4 back to Merzouga. Oh shit!
Whoa, 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 whoa,
And even though I only had like a night and a bit in the desert and not a whole day, it was such an amazing, like an incredible experience to sleep under the stars and to be like on top of the dunes. And I know I will come back and discover the desert a little bit more, but I wanted really to go to the coast, and now I'm here in Tamraght. It's close to Agadir, if you know Agadir, and Essaouira. It's like not in the middle but like closer to Agadir, and I'm already here for more than a week, and I will stay for about 2 weeks, 13 days I think. And yeah, I'm here to surf, just to chill and move a lot and eat good, and I'm so happy I just woke up. That's why I probably look so tired. But yeah, I'm gonna do it today, a rest day, not surfing, but like I'm still having a good time. And I hope you like this video, and I hope you're gonna give it a thumbs up. And yes, see you in my next one. Bye bye, have a good day.